welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really exciting video because there's someone I want you to meet, and his name is Nike Boy. This is Nike, and he's the sweetest little thing. He's a yellow lab puppy, but he's actually what you call a Dudley lab, which is a lab that doesn't have pigmentation in their nose or eyes. No chew, no chew. Thank you. I love you. He's 15 weeks old, and I've had him for almost 2 months, I guess. And he's just amazing. He's the sweetest little thing. He's super playful, happy all the time, and he's become my best friend, honestly. We go everywhere together. I've taken him to Target and Trader Joe's, and people just adore him, and he loves meeting people. So yeah, I kind of just want to talk about how I got him and what his favorite things are, and how training has been going and stuff like that. So stop chewing, no chew. Thank you. Okay, he's just gonna lay right here. I got Nike almost 2 months ago, and I actually got him from Craigslist, and the story's a little wacky, but I first want to put a disclaimer out there. I am all for adopting dogs. I think rescuing a dog is so much better than purchasing a dog. But unfortunately, in my situation, I felt that it was best to find the breed that I wanted because of temperament. The only reason that I decided to buy a breed was because I knew the lab's temperament was sweet and gentle and kind. And the reason I know this is because the lab that I have at my mom's house, her name's Chloe, and she's just a sweet little old lady. She has been the best family dog, and I've heard nothing but good things about labs. So I had to go based on what I knew, because also the family that I nanny for, they adopted a dog. They rescued a sweet little puppy, and he was very, very sweet at first. He was trained well, he was brought up in a good home, but as he got older, he just started becoming more and more aggressive, and he eventually ended up biting a child as well as an adult. And I just knew that I could not have a dog that was doing that. So I decided to stick with what I know and look for a lab. So for about 3 or 4 weeks, I was looking for puppies because I needed a dog. I have lived with dogs my whole life, and my apartment felt empty without a dog. And not only that, but Kari, my cat, was going insane. She was wanting to play with me, but her playing is rough. Like, she's gonna attack you and scratch you. I'm sorry, I have something in my nose. And so I was getting beaten up by her, honestly. Like, she was clawing me so hard. So I decided it was time to get a puppy. So I had been looking and looking, and I told myself, okay, if the opportunity arises and if the financial situation is good, go for it. And that's when I found Nike's ad. He was a single puppy being advertised on Craigslist, and at first I was really sketched out. I texted the person, and they said that we could meet late at night, and I just kind of stopped there because the pictures were not very high quality. The spelling was like wrong, so I was just like, okay, this is probably a scam or something, right? So I decided not to meet the person at night, and I texted them eventually, and I just said, hey, I think the responsibility is a little bit too much for me right now, and I kind of used that as a cop-out. So then I just kept thinking about him, and I could not get him out of my head. Like, that puppy was so cute. Nike, be nice. Be nice to Kari. So I couldn't get him out of my head, and I decided I really, really thought he was the cutest thing. I'm so sorry. So I just kept looking at ads, thinking to myself, okay, maybe another opportunity will arise. Hey pup, can I have your squeaky toy? Come here. You can get it back after the video. Thank you. I'm gonna keep him right now, okay? So I was hoping that another opportunity would come up, but it didn't. And in fact, the next week I saw that the man had reposted the ad for this puppy. And I thought to myself, what are the odds of that happening, right? So I decided that I really wanted this puppy, but the problem was I had already texted the owner, or like the person who had him, and told him I wasn't responsible. So I texted my sister, and I was like, look, I need you to text this person, tell them that I want this dog. Nike Boy, stop that. and we'll use your phone as a method of communication. We'll just pretend like you're me. So she arranged everything. We met at a Target parking lot. I pull up, I see this puppy in the car, and I'm already freaking out. I already know I'm gonna get emotional. And so I get out of my car, I kind of talk with the guy, ask him why he's giving this puppy away, because I noticed that obviously he was the only puppy listed. And he said that his parents actually own Nike's parents, and that they had a litter of puppies, and that the family wanted to keep the puppies within their family. And so they gave each kid, like each sibling, a puppy, and then, you know, cousins too. And so the son decided that he could not handle a puppy because he already had 3 dogs of his own. And so he was just like, I have to give him up. And so I said, that's fine, I'll take him off your hands. And so I gave him the money, grabbed the puppy, like I swear this was the most sketchy transaction, but totally worth it. Grabbed the puppy, put him in my car, and that was it. And yeah, so he came with his first set of shots and deworming. And luckily, you know, he's very healthy. I could have easily been scammed into buying a puppy that was not, but once I heard that the puppies were born in a home with loving parents, you know, that kind of put me at ease, and I knew that this was probably an okay idea. And so Nike ended up coming home with me, and I just remember feeling so in shock when I held him, and when I saw him in my passenger seat, I was just like, this is mine. I have to raise this. I hope I don't mess this up. And I was just like crying, honestly, because I was like, you're so cute, please don't let me mess you up. But he's been great so far, so it's all worked out. Yeah, so we went to PetSmart, and what he's been eating is a high protein food, so like Blue Buffalo puppy food. That's what he's been eating. I've tried to buy him different treats that are healthy, more organic than like Milk-Bone treats, but he hasn't liked them. So I don't really know what to do. If anybody has any advice on treats for dogs, let me know. He's tried lots of different fruits. He doesn't really like fruit except for apples. He's tried broccoli, and he loves broccoli. It's hilarious. And then as far as toys go, he obviously really likes this squeaky pup. He got this like the first day that I had him, so I think he kind of has a special connection with it. And then he really likes to chew on rawhide. They're like these rawhide rolls that look like burritos. He really likes to chew on those. Yeah, that's pretty much it for toys. I mean, he has a lot of toys, but those are 2 of his favorites. Bubby, please stop it. And then as far as potty training goes, it's been pretty difficult. I live on the 3rd story of an apartment building, so I have to walk down 3 flights of stairs every time he needs to go potty. But honestly, it really hasn't been that bad doing the whole stair thing. What's been bad are like the accidents inside. I haven't been crate training simply because I do live in an apartment, and I'm scared that he's gonna bark the whole time and make the neighbors complain. But if it works, I'm gonna have to do it. So if he doesn't start understanding the point of going outside, then I'm gonna definitely do crate training. I was trying to do potty pads. He didn't really understand them too much. Like, he got it the first couple times, and then he just started ripping them up. So yeah, but the chewing, his chewing really isn't that bad. As long as I give him a rawhide and toys, he's not really messing with anything. He's just a really good boy, and I love him. I've taken him so many places, and so many people love him. So yeah, if I could give you any tips on getting a puppy, it's stock up on toys, make sure they're having a healthy diet, keep up with their vet appointments. We've been on the puppy plan at Banfield through PetSmart, and I think I pay like $30 a month, and they cover everything like the vaccines and all of that. I think I just pay like out of pocket for like heartworm medicine or something. I don't remember, but it's a really good deal. I did that for Kari too, so that's another tip. And then just be consistent with training. Training is so important so that for the rest of their life, you know, they're the dog that you want them to be. So just been doing that. Him and Kari get along great, so that the story all ties together. It all ends up well because they play all day long. Like, I'm not kidding, they wrestle each other from morning to night, and it's the cutest thing. So yeah, it's been awesome. I love having him around. He's a great little addition to our family, and I can't wait to see how big and cute he gets. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm glad I finally got to introduce him to you formally. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave them down below, and subscribe for more videos about Nike and other things, obviously. And I will see you next video. I'm so sorry about the squeaking, y'all.